got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently it could build a...
Hey, my spooky darlings, welcome back. I thought that we would do a short Reddit story. It is from a subscriber and they want to stay anonymous, which is totally fine. And I found this story like so unreal, guys. Like, I had to tell you about it because, I mean, my mouth was on the floor after reading it. It is wild, and honestly, it leaves you with like just this unreal, unnerving feeling in the pit of your stomach after reading it. It really just gave me goosebumps all over. And the whole point of the story is you should never mess with tarot cards, especially if you are not meant to do tarot at all. It is not for everybody, okay? Because when I was a young teenager, I read tarot too, and I thought it was fun. I was like 15, reading tarot, taking my mom's tarot deck, which is a no-no. You should have your own tarot to begin with. But I didn't, and it was technically new. I don't think she ever used it, but the point is, I was reading tarot, and sometimes I feel like I was good at it. I don't think there was a problem with me, but some people that read tarot, it can hurt them, it can hurt people around them, and this is what I'm talking about. Let's get into the story, shall we? So, from our anonymous subscriber and also Reddit user, let's read their story. Tarot. I had a similar experience. Here's how it went. I got my first Rider-Waite deck when I was 16 at some hippie California Wiccan shop. I was, I don't know how you say this, anastonic. I'm saying it wrong, whatever. The point was there, I think, were part of a church, but they left that following year and did not believe in tarot overall. Still, they don't even believe in it now, really. I wanted to learn it. Oh yes, and I was quite good at it because it was a hell of a gimmick to get the ladies, if you know what I mean. And it worked. I was a goth kid, long black hair, kind of skinny, and I wore a lot of black. With the deck, I went from that weirdo junior at the school who listens to devil music to that weird guy that was super buff and all the girls wanted to see and hang out with. To that weird guy that all the preppy girls wanted to be around because they hated their parents. A little bit of annoying, but not really. The deck got me so many chicks outright because it was a great icebreaker with girls who were outside and above my high school stratosphere. After a couple weeks, the rumor was that I was honestly a psychic. Was I? F no. But I could cold read like a son of a gun, and memorizing what the cards meant helped my spiel sound really legit. I always did a Celtic cross and could do bullcrap on the fly. Say the second card came down, 5 of Cups, while I'm reading for some cute thing from my bio class. Are you and your family making any plans traveling this summer? If she said yes, she'd also babble a bunch of details, and I would nod and I would sage as she's talking, and I'd ask her if she had any misgivings about it, since, let's be honest, teenagers have misgivings about every goddamn thing. If she said no, I'd reply with, I didn't think so, and explain that the card showed her yearning to travel, even though she couldn't, which was, again, a no-brainer, because it was a small, boring town. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think we know what he means, or her, or whoever. In my senior year, I filled out a bit and gained a hell of a lot of confidence, so I stopped doing tarot altogether. Frankly, I didn't need it anymore. But if someone really asked me, pretty please, I'd do it. Spending the night at my best friend's house while his parents were away, we decided to have his girlfriend and some other couple of girls over we knew to raid his parents' bar and water the bottles so they wouldn't notice. And we were having a grand old time when my bro, who we'll call Paul, asked me if I had the magical cards. I said, of course I do. And I was super giddy as the girls all made such appreciated sounds. Ooh, ah, oh wow, noises. So I decided to do a spread for Paul first. And he asked what was his future going to be like. So, as I start pulling out cards, this big, bad, horrible Three of Swords crossed by the tower, then the Lovers reversed above, the Wheel of Fortune reversed below, and then to top it all off, the Crowned by Death, the World reversed for the future card. That was a lot to take in, but the point is, okay, those tarot cards, those are all negative, all horrible outcomes. Not a single one was good for Paul at all. So, I stopped. I stopped literally in my tracks. And I waited a second. Then I pulled out the next card, Ten of Swords. I put it back into the middle of the deck. I collected the cards and I said, you know what? I don't want to do this. It's all bullcrap. And then I said something about the energy is off and yada 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 blah blah blah. And it didn't take much for the girls to convince us to play Truth or Dare and drink away our problems that night. That was the night Paul decided to go bare, and let's just say he got his girlfriend knocked up. And being only 18, both of them, they had a big dramatic breakup because he wanted to, unfortunately, not keep the child, but the girlfriend wanted to. So she did. Paul became depressed and trigger for all these words, trigger for ending life and ending your own life and schmooish-meidel, okay? So yeah, Paul became depressed and schmoo-schmeidel, if you catch my drift, I'm rhyming there, because he still was in love with his girlfriend. And she wanted to have nothing to do with him, which you can't blame her, okay? You can't. After hearing what, not wanting to keep it and she keeps it, is just, no, I don't blame her. Anyways, so after all that, she wanted nothing to do with him anymore, and a month after the kid was born, she fell asleep with the baby on her bed. The kid rolled over, trigger word for baby death. Sorry, it's a lot to take in, but anyways, the mother was napping, Paul's girlfriend, and the baby unfortunately passed, which is horrible. That's why you really don't ever sleep with a baby on the bed with you. You really, really don't. And I did, but that's because I wake up in an instant whenever I hear something, feel something. No. But I still had a bassinet next to my bed. I actually never let him sleep in the bed with me because it's so dangerous. You learn as a young mother, and unfortunately, she didn't have, I don't think, anybody helping her. And as a mother, a young mother with no help, you need somebody there. And unfortunately, this is what happened. She was exhausted and nobody was helping her. There you go. So it's sad, but true. Anyways, the point is, the baby's life ended, and Paul, the father, went completely insane, and he tried to end his own life. Luckily, he did not succeed, and he was committed instead. Now, is this a coincidence? Probably, but he asked me months after I did the tarot reading why I stopped reading his tarot cards. And I'd been drunk enough to spill it all out to him, that his cards were something, drift, loss, heartache, and death. And Paul never forgave me. And that's our tarot story. I hope you guys heed the warning of tarot. It is not meant for everybody, okay? It's not. And it can be dangerous. It can be just as dangerous as Ouija boards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know it's a lot of rough subjects, but I feel like this is a story that should be shared, and it's scary, and hopefully we can all learn from it, is what I'm getting at. So, love you, my spooky darlings. Until the next video, I will see you guys soon. Make sure you hit thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, all the beautiful things from me. Love you guys. Night.